Depression cake, or wacky cake, or crazy cake, or emergency cake is a one-layer chocolate cake that was popular during the Depression and then was popular in the 1930s and 1940s. Why was it? Well, the government was trying to create recipes that didn't call for hard-to-find ingredients. Eggs, for example, weren't always easy to find, or milk, etc., or butter. So this was a recipe that could be made with almost anything and mostly things you had around, some cocoa powder, some flour, etc. Although this was about economy during the Depression and the war years, it really provides a much stronger chocolate flavor. So they turned out a great cake by using fewer and less expensive ingredients. So can you make a chocolate cake without dairy, and will you get better flavor? We're gonna find out pretty soon. No butter, no eggs, no milk or cream, no standing mixer, no appliances. It's just a bowl and a whisk. It's super simple. The dry ingredients are all-purpose flour, brown sugar, cocoa powder, of course, and a little salt, and a teaspoon and a quarter of baking soda. This will have more chocolate flavor than almost any chocolate cake you're going to make because eggs, butter, and dairy tend to mute the flavor of chocolate. So there's none of that in there. The chocolate's able just to shine through. I'm going to make a well, as they say. We're using coffee, actually, which I think adds flavor to this. So you could use water, but we like coffee. Oil will give you a cake that's going to be moister and will last longer. A tablespoon of vanilla and a little vinegar. So now we're just going to mix it together. Like any cake batter, you want to be gentle with it. I mean, don't forget, this batter doesn't have, let's say, sugar and butter or eggs beaten to incorporate air. So you're dealing with a fairly dense chocolate batter. So it's not like making a souffle or making an Asian food cake where you have to fold something in very carefully, right? Like egg whites. Another reason I love this is like your 6-year-old can make this cake. But first, you have to taste it with your finger. Make sure it's okay. Look, with the cocoa powder and the coffee, you have a really intense chocolate flavor. Here, I'll leave a little bit for everybody else, okay? Oddly enough, this makes one of the most intense chocolate cakes you'll ever have. So 350 oven, moderate oven for a little less than an hour. Okay, the cake is cooled. Obviously, we're not gonna ice it while it's steaming hot. Confectioner sugar, cocoa. Cooking is like meditation with moments of wild panic and disaster. A little vanilla, a little bit of oil, coffee. We're gonna start with 3 tablespoons. Make this kind of like a thick yogurt. It's not gonna be a super thin glaze. It needs a little substance to it. It's probably not gonna be enough. Still gotta pour. Is this a pour? Is this an ooze? Is this lava? So that's what you want. One of my top tools in the kitchen is this little tiny offset spatula. Like, you know, we all have these big ones. These little tiny ones are phenomenal. I did a great job. I did a great job because it's going to taste great. Like, this is an incredibly stupid recipe that is stupid simple. If you want to go to a fancy cake book, spend 3 hours making your fancy chocolate cake, that's fine. Or you could spend about 6 minutes throwing this together. And I guarantee it's going to be every bit as good. It's not fancy. It may not be a birthday cake, but big chocolate flavor. It'll stay moist because of the oil. And all you need is a bowl and a whisk.